Hey guys, it's Dan the Medic. Welcome to the channel. So today, I'm over here at a place called PHO and Beyond. It has 4.9 stars on Google. And you know, you're like, 4.9 stars, not a big deal because it usually is like 50 reviews, 100 reviews. It's easy to get 4.9 stars. But this place, thousands of reviews. So I'm just like, I've never seen it. I've seen 4.8, 4.7, but 4.9, you know, it's unheard of until now, right? But actually, I was here like 3 or 4 days ago, and what happened was I came here like as soon as they opened, and then like I walked in and it smelled like soap, because you know they cleaned the place, and I was like, oh, it smells like soap. They said come back in an hour, right? So then what I'm gonna do in an hour? So I went over here to make the Sippy's chili video. Right over here at Sippy's, you know. And then after I did that, I ended up going down to meet Tim Lee down in Henderson, and now it's been 3 or 4 days later, and then now I'm back for the pho. So the time now is almost 8 p.m. and I'm sure the soap smell is gone. All right, 4.9 star pho. Let's see how it is, guys. You know, we don't know these things. It's a very nice, clean place. Kind of reminds me of an English garden. All right, so let's take a look at the menu. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go for the A2, which is the egg roll, chia gio, fried rolls with chopped ground pork and minced veggies, right? Now that I've been getting for decades in New York City, right? And now I'm gonna get the pho, the combination pho đặc biệt, right? Which is tendon, brisket, rare beef, and meatball, right? Not as many choices as there are in New York City Vietnamese places. But yeah, I'll get that. And they have a choice of beef broth, chicken broth, or vegetable broth. Guys, it's gotta be the beef broth. I used to know this girl who ordered the vegetable broth. I'm just like, might as well just stay home and drink water. Okay, can I have your pho đặc biệt?
Yes.
With the beef broth?
Yes.
Okay, and I'll take your cha gio, the egg roll A2,
Yes.
and then that'll be it.
All right. Did you take onion cilantro in your pho?
Yes,
Yeah.
beef broth.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
There
you.
you go, thank you. All right. All right, guys, I can't wait. Haven't had a nice pho meal in months, perhaps even half a year. I can't remember these things anymore. So, over here we got your standard Vietnamese place stuff. Sriracha. It's heavy, guys. Hoisin sauce. And then you got like chili oil and chili sauce, right? Yes, typical stuff. Here's a basket with a spoon and a chopstick and a napkin. Tap water, guys. It's heavy, guys. Life is hard. Oh my goodness, everything's getting heavier and heavier every day. What on earth is that behind me? I don't know what this is for, guys. I would ask, but I'm afraid to ask. I might get punished. Now I have big plate. I will make the sauce I typically make into the little small plates, but I'm gonna do the big plate, guys. Here we go. I love dipping stuff in this big plate of, why is it so heavy? Get some of this spoon sauce here. There we go. I think I'll need a little bit more of the hoisin sauce. Wow. This hoisin sauce is made by Lee Kum Kee. Lee Kum Kee. Hoisin Jam. Chan Chan Pui Ji Nei. I think I saw that as a kid on like a Chinese TV commercial. It translates to Lee Kum Kee's hoisin sauce accompanying you at every meal. Now, that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing because, every meal, come on now, you get tired of it. There's very few things in life you can have at every meal and not be tired of it. And one of those things is white rice. I cannot even eat like New York strip steak every meal, but I can eat white rice every meal. Don't know what it is about it, guys. It's like a drug. I'm addicted. So here is some vegetables with bean sprouts and stuff like that for those who may be interested. I don't know who may be interested, but in case they're interested, now I'll tell you, some of my Vietnamese friends, they'll dump everything into the pho, squeeze the lime, pepper, and add these like side sauces all into it, smush it all around and everything, and that's the way they eat it, right? But I'm more of a purist. I would prefer to taste the broth for the broth flavor. After all, they simmered for hours for a reason, Not gonna just dump all this stuff in there and then you can't taste the beef. So we'll see. Oh, good sauce, guys. Thank you. Ooh, they're big. Oh, they're longer than the usual. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Guys, these are longer than usual, guys. It's like 30% longer than usual. What is their secret? I will pay if I can get, 30% longer. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a closer look. And the pho. All right, so the egg rolls are usually very hot. So let's try the soup of the pho. Now that is where it is. That is how I rank, like if a place would put a ton of MSG in it, stuff like that. I said, no. There's gotta be real pho soup. So let's give it a try. 4.9 stars, guys. Here we go. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice tasting soup. All right. So you got the beef meatball, onions, cilantro. I guess the cilantro, sliced beef. Where's the rare sliced beef? Do they have it? They don't have it? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Rare sliced beef. Let's try the rare sliced beef, guys. Wow. Now usually the egg rolls come out as an appetizer, but this is how it came. So we'll get a chance to cool down here. These are the rice noodles. Oh, look at this. Give these rice noodles a try. Very nice, guys. Very well made. Soup's well made. Now let's try the brisket here. I assume this is brisket. Very beefy. Now for the beef meatball. Most other places charge you extra for beef meatball. Good and fresh. These things, beef meatballs are always made in some factory somewhere. I used to buy them from H Mart. Forgot the name brand, but I would put it into my ramen at home. Oh, very nice. Now let's talk about the size of the bowl. All right. So it is a pretty thick bottom bowl. So you do get a good amount, not like those the bowls that are like that, you know, that doesn't give you a good amount. This is a good amount bowl. Nice wide base. I used to eat 2 of these as a kid. This is really good. It is an excellent pho. 9.1. Very good. Very nice. Wow. Right. Now, let's get that out of frame. Here we have the egg rolls. Looking at this, I only needed 2. It's very hot, guys. And it got that nice Vietnamese egg roll flavor. There's pork in it. You know what? I would love it if they put some of that noodles in here. I think some places do that. Put some noodles in here. One is enough for me. Right now, I'll tell you. You're like, Danny the medic, trời ơi, you're eating it wrong, right? I know. Vietnamese people, they like to make it like a burrito. So they take the lettuce. Right? The egg roll. Put whatever the heck these things are. Right? They wrap it around like this. I'm messing it up, guys. I know. And they dip into what is known as fish sauce. Do not Google how it is made. Just enjoy it. Fish sauce, guys. Oh. Very good. 8.5 for the egg rolls. I tell you, long time ago, right? I used to work in Chinatown of New York City, and I used to work at a Citibank. I was a bank teller, and every day after work would be like 3:45, right? The bank would close at 3, and then we gotta get rid of the last customers. Then we gotta count the money and do all like the closing stuff, and then bring the cash box down into the vault, and then we can go home, right? So after I would leave the bank, I would just head on down to Pho Bang, right? It was like at the time it was a chain of pho restaurants, right? The original being a little hole in the wall that's really trashy looking near the Manhattan Bridge. And the one I go to is on Bowery, or more specifically Park Row, right, near Bowery. It's like Bowery and Park Row is like the same physical street, just that the name changes, right? Oh man, the #1 pho is so good. I would eat it all the time, guys. And back then it was like $8, and that was like in '97, $8. I wonder how much is $8 in 1997 with inflation to today. Let me Google it. $8 in 1997 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $16.10 today. All right, delicious stuff, guys. Now, one thing I like to do is to dip the egg roll in the soup. Vietnamese people probably don't do this. Wonderful, guys, wonderful. That's enough to fill me up. All right then, I guess that's the end of the video. Pho and Beyond, 4.9 stars, over 4,000 reviews. I say it was well deserved. Waitress was nice and everything. New Vegas video every Friday.